We got to talk about Wendy Williams. You guys were messaging me asking my opinion on this. Okay. So in case you don't know who Wendy Williams is, she was an extremely popular host of the daytime talk show, which was named after her, The Wendy Williams Show, from 2008 to 2022. That is a very long time. Essentially, her show was like someone's auntie saying way too much at the cookout. You know what I'm saying?
Lucy, stop it. Denial is a river in Egypt. Your husband is gay.
Well, essentially in 2022, she stepped down from hosting due to medical issues stemming from Graves' disease. I mean, that was what we were officially told for the reason that she was leaving. Now, all of a sudden, she is in a conservatorship, and trying to trace how she got into this conservatorship is quite difficult. What I can tell you is that she was getting divorced. She got a divorce, rather, in 2020, okay? She was married to a guy named Kevin Hunter from 1999 to 2020. And we know that the end of this was definitely traumatic, I would say. It was a traumatic ending to a relationship. And women, when they're coming out of long relationships, you tend to see this, and men as well, their personalities will go through some sort of an adjustment. And some people will say, oh, you're spiraling. It's just, but she obviously was drinking a lot, okay? What happens next is that Wells Fargo, which didn't know banks could do this, essentially just said, we're going to freeze all of your bank accounts and petition the court for you to have a temporary financial guardianship. And that happened, okay? They just stopped her being able to have access to her money. They said that it was to protect Wendy Williams' finances, and that's the reason that they did it. Suddenly, she gets somebody else that becomes her guardian. Like Wells Fargo is somehow able to secure a guardian over her. This woman, who just looks like a villain, is now suddenly in control of her life. She doesn't know this woman. She has no relationship with her. She wasn't her financial advisor, but now she is totally in control of Wendy Williams' life. And so she appeared on Breakfast Club with her niece, Alex, and she spoke about what was going on. And here is what Wendy and her niece Alex had to say about it.
I am not cognitively impaired. You know what I'm saying? No, but I feel like I am in prison. You understand what I'm saying?
This is her room. That's literally her apartment. But the thing about this apartment, and you know this, not Wendy, because you're there. It's small.
Me?
She has a bed, a chair, a TV, a bathroom, and she's looking out one window. The buildings across the street.
So now Wendy Williams is essentially calling on friends to speak out because she can't do anything. Like again, this is the most terrifying thing. I don't even know how this is allowed legally. This should obviously be abolished unless she is physically harming someone. Okay, there is nothing that is wrong with going broke. Okay, she started her life broke. She's allowed to end her life broke. And Wendy Williams was going through a divorce. She was drinking a lot. Homegirl needed a break. And so I view this as her being wronged. I view this as her being imprisoned. And I want to use my platform to say that Wendy Williams should be freed before they do to her what they did to Britney Spears.